Hey everyone, today we're going to be learning how to brew with one of the most versatile and easiest brew methods, the French press. Invented all the way back in 1929, the French press brews one of the richest and boldest cups of coffee you'll ever have. It utilizes what's referred to as immersion brewing, which means that the grounds are completely immersed in water for the entire brew period, rather than slowly introducing water over time as you would with, say, a pour over or drip coffee. The great thing about the French press is that it doesn't need any extra parts. It's all housed in this one single piece right here. You have the glass vessel, which is where your coffee and water will go for the brew process. And then the lid has this great mesh filter that filters out all the coffee grounds from your final cup of coffee. The metal filter is unique because it allows most of the coffee oils to remain in the coffee, which is what gives it a signature, rich, and bold body. So to get started, make sure you have the following items. Before we start brewing, one of the steps I like to take is to filter out the fines of the coffee. The fine simply means the beans that are ground super fine, almost to a powder, which isn't great for a French press. Filtering out the fines will help reduce the amount of sludge left behind at the bottom of your cup, which is pretty common with French press brews. All you need for this process is your paper towel and your ground coffee. So what you want to do is pour the beans onto your paper towel, and then spread them around evenly, gently massaging them into the paper towel. Then you want to pull up all the corners of the paper towel so that all the coffee goes towards the center to create kind of a taco shell with the paper, which seems to be difficult for me for some reason. There we go. Then pour the loose beans into the French press. You should have around 40 grams of coffee, which is what you need for this recipe. You'll notice all the fines got stuck in the paper towel, and that's exactly what you're looking for. Go ahead and throw that sucker away. Then place your French press on your scale and make sure it's zeroed out. Start your timer. Then we're going to add double the weight of coffee and water, which will be about 80 grams. Once you reach 80 grams of water, give it a nice stir to ensure there's no dry spots or clumps in the grounds. Then we're going to let it bloom for 1 minute. At 1 minute, we're going to add the rest of the water until we reach 600 grams of total water. Make sure to pour in a circular motion to agitate the grounds and start the extraction process. Once all the water is added, let it steep until you reach the 4-minute mark. But what you'll start to see is this crust forming on top, and that's exactly what you want. At 4 minutes, give everything a good stir to break the crust and agitate the coffee one more time. Then you're going to let everything rest for 1 more minute. What you're looking for is for all the grounds to settle at the bottom like this. That's when it's time to press. Grab your lid and make sure that these notches are facing forward. Then place on top of the vessel and slowly press the plunger down, trying not to disturb the grounds too much. Then all it's left to do is pour yourself a delicious cup of coffee. Cheers, everyone. Oh yeah, that's good.